neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3-Day Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They're going to run it here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Grab behind the line. It's McClellan. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Took contact on the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Throw to the left. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He's brought down, but a solid game moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack that.
Good enough for
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. The sure hands. It's Williams. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Klubnik. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Casper. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Hands off to the left. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hughes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st. Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
For one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To the air. It's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness can...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Randall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Brandon. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense playing close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, a nice move by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Ducks are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense trying to hang on the 11th play on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Moore. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Clemson.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The pass ball is incomplete. They tried to extend the play, but nobody opened.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Randall. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Klubnik. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back. It is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Into a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who
Not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Moore. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be forced. Goal from the 6.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, interesting call here by this offense, but you got to give the defense a lot of credit for the recognition and the speed to be able to get to the edge before he can get to the goal line. Now here comes a 4th down. Very curious to see what they're going to do here.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run this one in.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oregon 10, Clemson 3.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a nice. Up on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit well as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. see what they can do this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll throw it now. This time it's complete. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Third down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? QB keeper all the way. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Gain of 9. First down for the offense.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Second down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense takes their 3rd and final time out of the half to talk strategy.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll try the ground game here. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Clemson, 10.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. The defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. The ball is picked off. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.